What's up, DSC? Let's talk about sleep. So, you guys are in here, you're kicking butt in the gym, you're doing what you gotta do, maybe you're even taking care of the nutrition side now, right? We've talked about all the nutrition stuff. We gotta talk about the superhero sleep system. So, outside of maybe Batman, right? No superhero ever gets by without sleeping, even if they have to do the whole opposite, sleep during the day and all that crap. So we're gonna help you out on your hero's journey and get you to have a great night's sleep. Now, why is sleep important? A lot of people want to ask me. This is one of the last things that they'll sort of cave on. They know they need to train, they know they need to eat right, but they don't sort of understand how important sleep really is. So I'm going to add a video either to this post or link up to it. It's called Psych 101 Goes to Qatar, or however the heck you say that place. But it's a whole hour-long seminar on how important sleep is and how much it can negatively affect you when you're not sleeping optimally. What you guys need to know, okay? Hormones are tied to sort of site-specific fat storage, right? So cortisol, that's the big belly hormone. Testosterone is the sort of stay lean and get jacked hormone. That's why bodybuilders, shoot themselves up with it all the time. We can screw those things up completely with a lack of sleep. Now, if we're not sleeping right, we're also probably going to be more stressed at work, we're going to be less productive, we're going to have less energy day to day. All these different things can sort of magically be fixed if we take care of the sleep side of things. So, the superhero sleep system, what does it entail? First things first, and really kind of first priority here would be no screen. So I know we're tied to a screen all the time. I'm probably one of the worst people about it. If we can get rid of having a screen in our face, having that nasty blue light that's literally telling us it's daytime all the time, if we can get rid of having that, poop! I got interrupted by one of you guys coming in. So here we go. First priority, no screens, okay? We've got to put the phone down, put the iPad down, turn the TV off. Basically what we're looking at, anytime we're looking at any of these screens, is blue light, right? And that's sort of telling us, now it's not, I'm watching a show and it's all red or whatever it is. There's no blue. The sort of message that it's sending is a message that it's daytime, and it's telling you the exact opposite of what you want to do to go to sleep. It's completely screwing up your circadian rhythms, which can screw up the way that cortisol and your hormones work and everything else. Excuse me. So stay away from the screens. Put them down. If you absolutely must work on a screen, like on a computer or something, where you're doing work at the end of the day, there's an app, I believe, and I'll have to find this and put the link in. I believe it's F-Lux, so F.Lux or something, where it will actually change the type of light message that you're going to be getting that'll make it easier to fall asleep if you absolutely must work on a computer late at night before bed. But I want to set the deadline, no screens, up to an hour before bed, so try to cut that off. My next sort of favorite thing in my routine is the Sleepy Time tea. So it's just a nice minty tea. It's not a super fancy brand or anything like that. Just Google it, Sleepy Time tea. It's a good product and it's nice. It's good for you, all that stuff. No calories, no sugar, anything else. Use the Sleepy Time tea. So take that maybe half an hour before bed, or start sipping on it an hour before bed, whatever you want to do. Now we're getting into some kind of goofy stuff that you guys probably have never heard. First thing is the Headspace app. So if you're like me, you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off, you got messages coming in, this, that, and the other, and people need this done, and need that done, and blah, 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 and you still want to have a life and all these different things, and you guys have kids to deal with. All I have is a dog and a wife, right? Headspace is it's a meditation app. Now, before you go run away and say, meditation, hokey crap, whatever, I'm not the big hokey crap type guy. The Headspace app is, you would do this for 10 minutes, right? So it's free. Do this for 10 minutes before bed. It just sort of brings you down. I know I've talked to one of our guys today that was talking about how he needs sort of that ambient noise or something going on in the headphones while he's going to bed, or else his head's spinning. This is your fix. So download the Headspace app free. I think it's like you'll get 10-minute sessions for free, and you can keep them that way forever. You don't ever have to buy anything. Do the Headspace app for 10 minutes, follow the program that they have in there, just that first 10 days, and you can just repeat them is what I do. 10 minutes on the Headspace app. If you want to add a little bonus to that, you can go crazy and do an acupuncture mat. So these you can get on Amazon. I think about 20 bucks a pop. I can put a link in the description. But an acupuncture mat is a really good de-stressor. Don't go shirtless on those things unless you want to feel like you're getting little needles poked into you. But it's little pokey needles that kind of, I don't know if this is a little 3D circle, right? They kind of look like that, and it's on a mat, and there's just a bunch of them. You lay down on it, and I don't know what it is, but it really does sort of give you that feeling of relaxation once you get off. It can be a little bit hard at first. They actually sell these marked up at another website. They call them a sleep induction mat. So get the cheap one on Amazon. You don't need the sleep induction mat. It just helps you relax and helps your body get down in that state where you're ready to go to sleep. Finally, supplements. What supplements should you take if you have trouble sleeping? The first and most basic, I always want to go with a magnesium. Okay, most people are deficient in magnesium, particularly people that are training hard, that are getting more active. I prefer Ancient Minerals. I think it's transdermal magnesium. So it's magnesium that you actually spray on your body. So like I spray it on the legs. You rub it in a little bit. You're going to say, oh, I take my vitamins at night. If you do not have a form of magnesium that is actually absorbable by the body, you're screwed. So the ID Life PM vitamins typically have magnesium in them. So that's an option if you're going that route. I'll do my ID Life in the PM, add the transdermal magnesium to make sure I'm getting plenty of it. The other supplement option, if you're not going to do the transdermal magnesium, a good option is ZMA. So that's a combination of zinc and magnesium, and sometimes they throw in a little vitamin B in there as well. It's another good sleep product, good for sort of hormonal optimization, if you will. Great shot there if you want to use that. And then finally, this is not, I hope you guys can see that. This is not where I would go first, but it does work. The ID Life sleep strips. Now, these are little minty strips that you'll dissolve on your tongue. They've got some good ingredients in there that are supposed to help you sleep through the night. I love them and swear by them, and you guys know I don't love and swear by much of anything. So we've had people that have complained about having trouble sleeping that take a sample and they're like, dude, we need more of this. So you can try that. I wouldn't go that route until you've got all this other stuff first. This other stuff is sort of a long-term, sustainable way to get better at sleep and make sleep easier on you. The ID Life sleep, the sleep strips is more of something that you would use as an amplifier of quality sleep. So I always feel like it gives me more quality sleep when I take it. And maybe something that, you know what, you had that long night of work, you couldn't put the screen away early, you just don't really have time, you're gonna have to wake up really early in the morning. I would do a sleep strip during that occasion. I feel like I get more out of less time sleeping when I take them. But in general, habit-wise, sleepy time tea, put the screens away, do your meditation, ideally on an acupuncture mat, and then take your magnesium. 5 easy steps for a great night of sleep, and it's absolutely awesome. What we want you guys to shoot for, 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep if at all possible. It's going to help you recover better. You'll start to notice that your fat's coming off a heck of a lot faster. You'll just feel better throughout the day and in general. So, superhero sleep system, use it. We'll see you guys in the gym.